All right, in this video, we're going to be checking out this is the Cattleman Cuisine Sous Vide Cooker and Wine Chiller. So this does different things. You can use it to meat, cook vegetables. You can use it for a lot of different things. You're going to vacuum seal the vegetables or the meat, and you're going to put it in the water. You put this in there, set the time, set the temperature you want, and you let it go. Sous vide has become a very popular method of cooking more recently, just because you get a very tender product, especially if you're cooking beef or chicken. It takes a while because it uses a process where it heats the water, and then the water cooks the food that's inside of these vacuum sealed bags. So you've got your vacuum seal bag in there and it cooks. So it's basically using the water, and the water is going to circulate with this machine, and it's going to cook the temperature of the meat all the way through. So if you're wanting your chicken to come out to 150 because you're going to finish it on the grill, you'll set it at 150. Once it reaches that temperature, this machine it'll shut off. But it's just going to keep circulating that water. The temperature is going to be the same all the way through. So you get a really good product. You get a really fresh product. You get a really juicy product when it comes to your vegetables. So in this video, I am going to show you the wine chilling process using this, and I'm also going to show you the process of cooking. I have chicken here. So here's what this looks like. It does come with a carrying bag. Out of the box, you do get some information about Cattleman Cuisine. You get information on how to set up the cooker. This will tell you how to do all the different things, all the different buttons, what everything does. And then it also does come with a recipe guide. So it's got some really good recipes in here with some pictures. Nice, tells you how long it's going to take to make chicken wings, chocolate chip cookie dough balls. So a lot of different things in here that you're able to do with this cooker. But I'm going to get this set up first to show you the wine chilling process. So I'm going to get it set up and I'll show you what we're doing from there. So this thing, what it does, so with the wine chilling, it's not necessarily chilling the wine, but what it does is it circulates the ice water. It's not actually chilling. This thing doesn't chill. This is a cooker, but what it does circulate water. So when you put your wine in a bucket with ice and water in it, and then you put this in here, it's going to circulate the water, enabling you to chill this bottle of wine much faster. So we're going to get this bottle completely chilled in less than 15 minutes. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this in here, and you're going to screw this in to lock it into place here. And once that's secure, we are going to get it plugged in. And we're going to go ahead and put our bottle of wine in here. And so what you're doing here to turn it on, you're going to push the power button. And on here, for the wine chilling process, you're going to hit this chill button for 2 seconds. And as you can see, it says it's set to chill. And so right now, this is circulating the water in here. So as you can see, sorry, I had to actually hit the start button. So we hit chill, and then once the chill screen came up, we hit this button right here, and now the water circulating. So you can see in here, I used a nugget ice, so it's melting pretty quickly, but the water it's very cold. I think the water temperature in this is pretty close to freezing with all the ice melting in there. But as you can see, the water is circulating in here. You can see by the ice here, but we're just gonna let this go for about 12 to 15 minutes, and then we will have a fully chilled bottle of wine. So that has been about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. I'm gonna hold down the power button, and that turns off. And going to go ahead and get our bottle of wine out of here. And this is very cold. As you can see, it's already just coming out. It's already getting condensation on the top of it because it is ice cold. So we have an ice cold bottle of wine here. So I'm just gonna get that dried off, and then I'm gonna set this over here. And so the next thing we're gonna do is chicken. And so I'm gonna get this changed out. As you can see, what I did here, I have chicken breasts. I took them, I cleaned them up a little bit, I seasoned them, and then I put them in this bag. So this is a vacuum sealed bag because you don't want water getting into this while this is in the cooking process, and you don't want the flavor to get out. So this is ready to go, but let me get this water changed out and we'll be right back. So I've got my water set here. I just used lukewarm water just to get it set up and going, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this reattached back on here now for our chicken. And just looking through this guide a little bit, it tells you some different information on how to do this, but basically it says place it in the container, clamp it on, season or marinate your food, and put it in a vacuum sealed bag. And then once it's set up in a container, fill it with cold to lukewarm water. And so we've got all that done. And so basically all we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken and we're just going to put it into here. And if you get all of the air out of it, it should stay at the bottom. I know that sometimes vacuum sealers aren't perfect and they can leave a little bit of air in there. If that's the case and it's floating up, you can set something on top of that to keep it from floating up to the top, because you do want it fully submerged into the water here. So another thing we're going to look at here is back here on the time and temperature chart. It just kind of gives you an idea on how, if you want medium rare steak, medium rare pork chops, chicken breasts, chicken thighs, fish, eggs, vegetables, potatoes. What's really cool is you can use this to poach eggs. You can use this to hard boil eggs as well. But for this, it says chicken breast. It's recommending a temperature of 150 for 1 to 2 hours. So as I mentioned, the proper temperature to cook chicken to is 160, but this is going to get it up to 150, and the reason for that is because I'm going to finish this off. I haven't decided yet. I'm either going to finish it off in my smoker over a high temp, or I'll throw it into a skillet and just get a good sear on the outside, because it's already going to be cooked all the way through to that perfect temperature. It's just going to be the finishing for it. So you don't have to finish it. You could take it out and slice it up as soon as it's done. If you're going to do that, I would recommend putting it on 160, but because of the fact that I will finish this with another cooking method, I'm going to go to 150. So from here, we're just going to turn it on, and then you push the M button to change the temperature. And so once you have it turned on, you push the M/chill button to put it on mode. And so we're just going to put it up to the temperature we want to set it. Again, I said I wanted to take it out at 150. Actually, I'm just going to go to 155 just to be safe. And then from there, you're going to push this button, and it'll tell you that's the temperature of the water right now. And then we want to set the time on this. So we need to go to the time. I'm sorry, you push that button again, and that takes you to your time. And we're just going to do this for, it says 1 to 2 hours. So I'm just going to do an hour and a half. And that should get it to where we want it. So once we get that right there, we're going to hit the start button. And as you can see, it's going to start going. And so I don't know if you could tell or not, but this motor is running. It is circulating the water, and this in here is heating up. So it does have a guard on there so that the plastic bag does not touch that. But if you are concerned about that, you can turn it to get it away from the device to where you have a little bit of space between that and there. But this is heating. It's also circulating the water, and I said that's how it's going to cook. So as you can see, when we started out a minute ago, we were at 86, and it's already up to 92 degrees. So it's getting up to temp. It will notify you once it hits that temp, and that's when the timer is going to start. So we're going to let this go. When it's done, I'll take it out, and we'll be done from there.